The storm had been going for hours before I even noticed it. Heavy rain hitting the roof like knuckles tapping, 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 not needing permission to come in. I should have been asleep. Everyone else in the neighborhood was. But I was wide awake, trapped in that late-night boredom where the mind wanders into places it shouldn't. That's when the notification popped up. No sound, no blinking icon, just a link, a single line of text with a timestamp. Midnight, no sender, no preview, just 0, 0, 0, 0. It felt like a threat pretending to be an invitation, and I should have ignored it. I know that now. But curiosity grows louder in the dark. So loud you mistake it for your own voice. So I clicked the link. The screen went black. Not off, just black, like something dark was pressed against the other side of the glass. A faint glow pulsed behind the darkness, a shape building itself from static. Then the scene popped into focus. A dim hallway, old, rotting wallpaper peeling like burned skin, and a single figure standing at the far end. I leaned closer, trying to understand what I was looking at. The figure shifted, a slow, unnatural movement, like a marionette pulled by invisible strings. When the camera shook, the frame caught his face, and my breath cracked in my throat. It was me. Not a look-alike, not a glitch. Me. Every scar, every freckle, every tired line in my eyes. I stared at the camera. Then his shoulders lifted, like he was inhaling for the first time in hours, like his lungs were surprised by air. He leaned in. The hallway lights flickered, and the screen dimmed again. Then I heard it. My voice, from the speakers. Low, hollow, raspy, like someone had dragged it across concrete. Don't turn around. The words punched the air out of my lungs. I didn't move. My bones locked. My spine prickled like insects crawling under the skin. I stared at the back wall of my room, refusing to look anywhere else. I wasn't going to fall for some stupid jump scare. It was just a video, right? Just a trick. But then the air behind me shifted. Not wind, not temperature, presence. As if something tall was leaning over the back of my chair. I swallowed hard. My throat clicked loudly in the silence. Too loudly, because the moment I swallowed, the breathing behind me stopped. And the video me whispered again, too late. The room went silent, perfectly silent, like the storm outside had been switched off. I pressed my palms into the desk, hard, trying to ground myself, trying to convince myself it was nothing but fear. But fear doesn't make the world go quiet. Fear doesn't cut the rain out of existence. Fear doesn't make shadows breathe. Whatever was behind me was waiting. Then the figure on the screen, the other me, reached out toward the camera, his arm jerking in a grotesque, lagging motion. His fingers tapped the lens. Once. Twice. A warning. Run. I bolted from the chair. My foot caught the edge of the rug and I stumbled, slamming into the wall. But I didn't stop. I sprinted down the hallway, slipping on the hardwood, reaching for the bathroom door. I twisted the lock. The click echoed like a gunshot. The second it locked, the rain came back, a deafening roar. I pressed my back to the door, listening, hoping, praying. No footsteps, no breathing, just the storm. I finally looked up, right into the mirror. And my reflection didn't move. I blinked. It didn't. I stepped forward. It stayed still. Its head tilted unnaturally slow, too smooth, too controlled, like a puppet waiting for its master's hand. I whispered, "What are you?" But the reflection mouthed something else, something that wasn't a word. It mouthed, a date. The date my brother died. My knees wept out from under me. I clung to the sink to keep from collapsing. When I looked up again, my reflection had changed. Its eyes were gone, just dark, wet voids. Its mouth twitched into a crooked smile. Not cruel, not angry, just patient. Then, in the dark mirror, something moved behind the reflection. A tall, bending shape with too many joints and a face that looked blurred, erased, censored by the universe. It leaned close to the face that looked like mine, and whispered, "You opened the door." My breath caught. My chest tightened. The light in the bathroom flickered violently. My reflection raised a hand and pointed behind me. My skin went cold, ice blooming across my spine, slowly, deliberately. I squeezed my eyes shut. If I didn't look, maybe it wouldn't. The door handle rattled. Once, twice, then a slow, dragging scrape across the wood. Something pressed its weight against the door. The frame groaned. The hinges strained. Then, nothing. No sound. No breathing. Just the throb of my heartbeat. When I opened my eyes, the mirror was normal. My reflection was normal. Except, its shirt was wet. Soaking. Dripping. I touched my own shirt. Dry. "Come out." My reflection whispered. Its voice wasn't mine. It was older, tired, hungry. I slid to the floor and sat there for minutes, or hours, I'm not sure. Time in fear doesn't move forward. It circles, repeats, loops. Finally, I forced myself up. The mirror was foggy now, from my own breath. A good sign. A human sign. But when I wiped the fog away, there were handprints on the other side. Not mine. Too long. Too thin. And slowly, they began to slide downward. I threw the door open and ran. Straight into the hallway, where the video on my laptop was still playing. Except now, the me inside the frame was standing in my hallway. He stared at the camera, at me, with a blank, corpse-like expression. Then he lifted his hand and pointed to the stairs. A shadow moved down there. Slow, crawling, clicking. I didn't wait to see it. I ran into my bedroom, slammed the door, and shoved the dresser against it. My laptop screen flickered again. A new message appeared, typed by invisible fingers. 3 seconds, look outside. I didn't want to. I swear I didn't. But fear drags you toward answers. So I opened the curtain. Rain hammered the glass. Lightning flashed white across the yard. And standing in the middle of it was me, soaked, still, staring straight at my window. His head twitched upward, one sharp jerk, like a marionette pulled by an impatient hand. Then he smiled, a wide, splitting smile that wasn't human. The figure inside the yard raised a hand and reached toward the air, as if he were grabbing something right next to me. Then I heard breathing in my room, behind me, slow, deep, wrong. I turned, but there was nothing, just shadows thickened by fear. Lightning flashed again, and my reflection in the window no longer matched me. It was leaning forward, smiling. "It's your turn," it mouthed. No sound, just a promise. The dresser behind me groaned. Something pushed from the other side of the door. Hard, hungry. Then my laptop chimed. A new line of text appeared. "Midnight, it's inside." The light went out. The storm vanished. Silence swallowed everything. When I woke up, I was sitting at my desk again, back where this started, drenched in sweat, breathing fire. The link was still on the screen, still waiting, still blinking. Midnight. I didn't click it. I swear I didn't. But someone else did. Someone on the other end. Someone whose face isn't theirs anymore. And if that link ever arrives in your inbox, don't click it. Don't look at it. Don't even breathe near it. Because what watches you from the other side has been waiting a long, long time. And if the rain ever suddenly stops, don't turn around.